Раз, два, три.
Доброго времени суток! Мы рады приветствовать всех участников и зрителей демо-дня самого северного акселератора инновационных проектов B8. В течение 3 месяцев нашей команды усиленно работали над своими проектами и сегодня будут рады представить их вашему вниманию. Сегодня на завершающем мероприятии 3-го потока акселератора B8 принимает участие глава Республики Саха-Якутия Айсен Николаев, торговый представитель Российской Федерации в Канаде Валерий Максимов, министр инноваций и цифрового развития и инфокоммуникационных технологий Республики Саха-Якутия Анатолий Симонов, генеральный директор Акселератора общества венчурной компании Якутия, директор фонда развития инноваций Республики Саха-Якутия Василий Ефимов, президент Йоркского института развития предпринимательства Марат Ресин, вице-президент по региональному и международному развитию фонда Сколково Юрий Сапрыкин, генеральный директор венчурной компании Al-Arabi Investments Мохаммад Аль-Гаид, генеральный партнер и основатель венчурного фонда Startup Ventures Алексей Ильин, партнер венчурного фонда Лето Капитал Сергей Топоров, представитель Йоркского института развития предпринимательства, основатель канадского коммуникационного агентства 3V Communications Рик Филлипс, инвестиционный аналитик Yellow Rockets Дмитрий Илю, программный директор акселератора Start Accelerator Анастасия Лыкова, портфельный менеджер венчурного фонда Running Study The Untitled Ирина Яшина, инвестиционный менеджер международного венчурного фонда Spark Labs Джош Шелл. Слово имеет глава Республики Саха-Якутия Айсен Сергеевич Николаев.
Айсен Сергеевич, вы в эфире. Раз, два.
Дорогие друзья, приветствую вас. Я очень рад, что сегодня в этот замечательный вечер здесь вижу, как открывается уже третий
I can see the opening of the third batch of Accelerator B8,
тех, кто участвует в этом
and the
мероприятии,
number of the participants is growing each year. I remember that the first batch we had some 47 startups applications, but now we have twice as many, which proves that it has become popular. And geography is also expanding, because today you will hear the pitches not only from Yakutia, but also from other regions. For 18 months of work of B8, 2 startups have been selected to American Startup Accelerator and 1 to a Canadian Program of Development in West Ottawa. You can remember such projects as Vedroid, Praise Books, which have now demonstrated themselves as successful projects. So this event today is just the beginning of a long way. Today, Yakutia is the leader of IT industry of the Far East. By the results of the year 2019, the share of Yakutia by the export of IT services has grown to 82% from 70%, having reached $28 million. And of course, being the region where we have the only one IT park in the Far East and the first accelerator for startups in Siberia and the Far East is a great opportunity and a great responsibility. The development of innovative ecosystem allows us to overcome the difficulties related to transport logistics and our harsh climatic conditions. And we are ready to help the innovative development of other Russian regions. Today, the online platform has gathered people with boundless aspirations who are ready to create something new. Crisis is not only about the problems, it's also about the opportunities. And today the pandemic has shown that all those who are not able to be flexible and they will not be able to succeed. And I am sure that our participants today have this flexibility. And so I wish our guests and participants a great demo day, success and prosperity.
Слово для приветствия предоставляется министру инноваций, цифрового развития и инфокоммуникационных технологий Республики Саха-Якутия Анатолию Аполлоновичу Семенову.
Digital development and
Добрый день, уважаемый Арсений Сергеевич. Добрый день, уважаемые друзья. Hi everyone. I'm very glad to see you. Мы очень рады всех видеть. Действительно, к сожалению, мы не можем показать прямо сейчас красоту белых ночей. В Якутии уже 9 вечера, но у нас солнце не садится, так же, как не садится наша энергия. Вы знаете, что Арсений Сергеевич Николаев еще где-то 3 года назад отправил 8 ребят из Якутии обучаться в Бостонский университет, Массачусетский институт технологий. Это было 4 года назад, это был далекий 2016 год.
It
И
was
Арсений
as
Сергеевич,
long ago as in
когда мы собирались
2016,
ехать, вот
and
поступили в
when
Бостон,
we were
программу MIT
going
RIP,
to
да, то есть
go
он
there to
говорил о том,
Boston,
что да, у нас
he told
задача
that
в Якутии
yes,
создать
our
экосистему,
goal in
экосистему,
Yakutia is to
которая,
create the
инновационную экосистему,
ecosystem,
которая будет генерить новые
innovative
проекты.
system that
Все мы уже
would
знаем
generate
знаменитые
new
проекты
projects.
выходцы из
And
Якутии, такие компании, как
we
InDriver,
know such companies as
Арсена Томского,
InDriver
компания Майтона,
by
братьев
Mr. Tomsky,
Афанасия Алексея
Maitona,
Ушницких.
by
Сейчас подрастает
Ushnitzky
компания
brothers.
Fantastic,
Now we have
в
a
нашем
company
IT-парке,
Fantastic
это
in our
братья
IT
Готовцевы.
park,
И у нас уже
Готовцев
более
brothers.
100 с лишним
And
стартапов
we
находится в
have
IT-парке.
over
И
100
вот
startups
указом
in
главы
our
республики мы
IT park.
открываем IT-центры в районах. У нас в
And
этом году
by
открывается
the
7
order of
лучших
our
IT-центров. И действительно,
head, we are
в
also
Якутии чувствуется
establishing such centers
такое,
in the
как сказать,
regions of our republic.
вдохновение,
And
что у нас
indeed, we
появляется все
feel
больше и больше
inspired
новых
that we have
проектов, которые
more and
создают
more
рабочие
new
места,
projects that
платят налоги
create
и вот
jobs
производят новые продукты, которые делают
and
нашу жизнь легче.
produce new
Вот в условиях
products that
пандемии, как
make
Арсений
our
Сергеевич правильно
life
сказал,
easier.
что
And
отрасль
as Mr.
связи, отрасль
Nikolaev
IT
said,
играет важную роль в образовательном процессе,
during
в
the
медицине
pandemic,
дистанционной,
IT
в
played a very
e-commerce,
important
но
role
также и
in
в других различных
education,
сервисах.
in medicine and
Таких проектов,
e-commerce
как
and other
из Якутии, можно
services.
даже пример последний привести, как Gunter Live. Вот ребята сделали видеостриминг, который помогает продавать сразу во время видеостриминга. И действительно, вот таких проектов становится у нас очень много и
We
много.
have more
Я
and
хотел бы
more
сегодня
innovative
поблагодарить
projects
всех
in
организаторов, всю
our
команду
republic, and I would
Акселератора
like to
B8, всех
thank
партнеров
all
наших,
the
которые
organizers
сегодня
and
присоединились из Восточной Америки, Восточного побережья
partners
Америки,
who
из
have
Южной
joined us
Кореи,
from the east coast of
из
the
Канады,
United States,
из всего
from
мира наши
Canada,
однокурсники
Korea,
присоединились с
and
MIT.
from around the
Я
world,
очень рад всех
and of
видеть.
course from
Я
Russia.
очень
I'm very
надеюсь,
glad
что
to see
вам
everybody,
понравится сегодня
and
12
I hope
проектов,
that you
все
will
питчи,
enjoy these
которые
12
будут
projects,
сегодня
these
выступать
pitches
перед вами.
that will be
Поверьте, мы
presented.
в каждый проект,
Believe me,
каждый ментор
we,
нашей программы, в том числе и я, и все наши партнеры
all
вложили
our team and
свою
partners, we
частичку своей
have
души. И поверьте, ребята очень волнуются,
contributed a
они
part of
очень
our
долго
heart and
готовились к этому.
soul to
Мы
this
впервые
program,
провели
and
акселератор
the participants
дистанционно,
are
вот в
very
формате пандемии мы,
excited.
к сожалению, не
And
встречались, но мы вот общались через Zoom,
unfortunately, we
через
don't
различные
meet in
платформы онлайн.
person, and we
Но
have to
мир
work
уже не будет
online.
прежним, и мы верим в то,
But the
что
world will
наши
not be the
IT-компании
same,
якутские
and we are
помогут
sure
сделать жизнь
that
лучше,
our
ну и в том числе
IT
заработать денег.
companies from
Поэтому
Yakutia
смотрим,
will
может быть, эти проекты
help to
попадут
make
и
the
в ваши
world better.
акселерационные программы, в ваши институты
So
развития.
maybe these
I wish
projects
good
will
luck for
be
everyone for teaching today, and
selected.
I hope you enjoy it. Thank you.
The floor is given to the trade representative of the Russian Federation in Canada, Valery Maximov.
Добрый вечер, уважаемый Алексей Сергеевич. Good evening and good afternoon, dear friends and colleagues. And good morning, Canada and United States of America. If you want to change the world, you need to think globally. It is a true statement. I am delighted to see that this mindset is core to the culture at B8 Accelerate. It is crucial to push ourselves to think, to expand to the perspectives of our development. I remember that it all started with a simple idea to find, teach, and develop world-class entrepreneurs in Yakutia. That mission has been driving the government of the Sakha Republic to build a local innovation ecosystem to change the world. Here in Canada, where I have the honor to represent our country in terms of the development of bilateral trade and economic relations, you can see how innovation can change the world around you. As country, Canada shares this spirit through its world-class universities, companies, and entrepreneurs to come from all over the globe to call this ecosystem home. That's why people keep coming to this country to showcase talent and technology. Today, in Yakutia, you are building a truly global entrepreneurial culture and ecosystem. We know nobody can do it alone, but with help provided, you will be able to showcase the Republic's best, helping to share research and innovation from Yakutia with the rest of the world. I can't be more excited to be here today with all of you because there is definitely something special about what you are all guys are doing there. And it's incredible to be the part of you today and understand that you guys will help to write a modern history of our native republic. Today you brought some incredible startups with you, and I'm sure you can't wait to tell us how you will make an impact. So I grabbed my coffee and ready to enjoy the morning. Thank you very much.
And now the floor is provided to the General Director of Venture Company Yakutia and Innovation Development Fund of the Republic of Sakha-Yakutia, Vasily Yefimov.
Добрый вечер, Арсений Сергеевич. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today, and thanks to all of you who will watch this video after the stream. We started batch 3 on the 10th of March, and the next day, as you already know, the World Health Organization announced COVID-19 as a pandemic. And we realized that we had to switch from offline format to online and do it very quickly. And in spite of the difficulties, thanks to our mentors, experts, our VA team, and of course the startups themselves, we've made it. And thanks to all of you guys. And besides that, we made some changes that have improved the acceleration program. Firstly, we introduced a new education program based on a book called Disciplined Entrepreneurship, which was written by a professor of practice at the MIT Sloan School of Management, Bill Leck. We used online toolbox that help us and the startups to monitor their progress according to the 24 steps of the Disciplined Entrepreneurship book. And also, we changed our investment approach. All of the 12 startups have received initial funding during the beginning of the program. But as we promised our startups, selected companies will receive additional investment of 1 million rubles each. And we will announce these companies after the pitches. So stay tuned and don't miss this part of the event. And before we start, I would like to say that the Far Eastern region of Russia, in particular Yakutia, is not only rich of natural resources like oil, gas, and diamonds, but also we have talented and inspiring people who are eager to build global companies, and we call them digital diamonds. So let's look at these digital diamonds. Thank you.
So, today we'll be your guides and providers to the fascinating Demo Day. Daria Ivanova
And Ruslan Achirov. And it should be noted that we deeply thank all the medical workers who are at the forefront of the pandemic.
So, very soon we are starting project's presentation. It is amazing that the Demo Day is now being watched from all around the world. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome B8 teams.
For a year, we have been running a program and worked and waited for our projects to achieve their goals. But of course, there are those who have given up their opportunities and those who have doubts.
But it has always been our duty, make them succeed. Remember, during growth, vigilance, on demo day, victory. This is what it means to be a real Bison entrepreneur.
That's the moment we all waited for. The first startup for today is a home farm for growing greenery at home or in a restaurant. Please welcome the Homepla.
We are self-isolated and there are lines in stores. We have to stock up on food and how to stock up on fresh herbs. There is a solution, Compla, the IoT gadget with a cloud platform and a mobile application, which helps to grow all kinds of herbs right at home. Hello, my name is Valentine. I'm a part of the Compla team and responsible for research and development. At first, our team was consisted of engineers and scientists. Then we strengthened our team by experienced marketer and sales specialists. Compla passed control tests in independent laboratory and has the EAC declaration. Compla works as simple as a washing machine. We work with professional designers to make Compla fit into any interior. So Compla is ready for sale. Our competitors are desktop units and the large-size home farms. None of them offer assistance and service. Usually, I just give you an installation instructions, and that's all. We differ by our solar, light, consumable cartridges, and mobile application, through which we carry out the entire process of customer service. Our business model built on two verticals. The first is the sale of a Compla main product, and the second is a subscription model for unique solar cartridges and a mobile application. Over the past 3 months, we have studied more than 15 market segments, and we have chosen developers and designers. They are more open to new projects, have money, and will allow us to access our end consumer, a resident of a large city. Our buyer is a high-income resident of a large city. We plan to start sales in Moscow. This segment is $800 million US. At the end of 2021, we plan to earn 800,000 US. The ratio of LTV to CAC is 5.5. Over the past 3 months, we have sold 3 Compla units to individuals in Moscow and Norilsk. We also have 2 pre-orders from manufacturing Compla, and we will lead through Target and convert it to the purchases. These are good indicators, and I urge you to take a closer look at our project.
Dear guests and experts, after each presentation, you will have 2 minutes to ask your question. So, dear experts and guests, if you have questions to Compla, please ask them now. If anybody has some question, please let me know. So we've got some questions from our chat in our website. So Valentine, could you please say what are the advantages of Compla over other analogs?
Thank you for your question. Firstly, we sell consumable cartridges with seeds and nutrients to reduce our customer service costs, and we will earn money by subscription model. And secondly, mobile application and remote control will reduce service costs. And thirdly, Compla equipped with solar spectrum LED light, which helps to grow healthy herbs without high electricity costs. Next question.
Okay, I see. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So we are going to the next team. And Daria, have you heard about monitoring and feedback system based on personalized device and platform with artificial intelligence?
Frankly speaking, it seems too complicated.
So I know the company which can tell you about it. Please welcome Jera AI.
So as you know, with FDA made a simple registration for medical device in US, many startup companies start to develop, make a UVC equipment for hospitals, offices, and homes, and it shows the highly interest and investment in this area. So right now we're in talk with Intriva to make a test series with our new product, Jerry UV for cars. So the company is divided into 4 main trends, which is only UVC for personal things is B2C. We're working on multiple segments that provide for us more revenue and customers. Our team includes different type of people who have much experience to make this idea real. Here are entrepreneurs, managers, engineers, and marketers. We're looking for partners and investment to make first scale and to keep the strong position in the market. Please feel free to contact and giving us a feedback. Thank you.
3.
So thank you, the team Jera AI, and dear experts. If you have any questions to this team, you can just ask. Please welcome. So maybe this time that our experts are thinking about the questions, I can ask, please tell us, how do you differ from the other companies that produce ultraviolet irradiators?
Okay, so if you remember classic UV devices, you firstly remember about hospital type. So we're developing the UV device for home, for office, that is comfortable for people. And also the key feature of our product is smart technology, using smart technology, and to also using remote control to make using this device more comfortable for people, and also it's safety.
Yeah, and we've got one more question from our chat and website. Do you have some presentation about your product?
Sorry, can you
for
repeat
customers,
the question?
namely for customers. Do you have information or presentation about your product for customers?
Yes, sure. We have a website. It's jerryuv.com. Everyone can visit this webpage and be familiar with our product.
JeraAI.com, right?
JeraUV.com.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And now there is a platform where course producers can turn learning material into cool long reads and follow the trend of microlearning. Please welcome Interactor.
Online education is huge. Millions of students are having their education online, but only 10% of them complete the whole course. And the reason is video. Video as an education format was introduced 20 years ago and hadn't changed since that. A new generation has grown, TikTok generation. They are not used for consuming long and complicated video. No, they need short and fast information. They need micro-learning. Hello, my name is Alex and I am a founder of Interactor. It is a platform for creating lessons in micro-learning format. Small blocks of interactive media. Each block requires 2 minutes to consume, and each block has a reward. So, consuming lots of blocks becomes very engaging for students. We help schools to increase their retention. And here is how it looks like. Even short videos are not accepted anymore. Instead, we divide lesson into small blocks and use everything that the standard web application has: images, videos, interactive actions, and so on. Our beachhead market are small online schools and private tutors. Right now, we are talking with them directly via social media. Our competitors are big learning management systems, and they are focused on big educational institutions, when we are focused on small schools and private tutors, offering them one and simple micro-learning tool that does just only one thing, but does it perfectly. Our team is me and Kirill. I am a founder of Programming School, which is built on top of micro-learning, and Kirill is one of my students. Also, he is a TikTok generation representative. Last week, we signed a contract with Skillbox. It is one of the biggest online universities in Russia. And we have 52 private tutors that are highly interested and ready to test our platform. Right now, the only thing we need is networking with tech influencers for more and deeper customer development. Interactor, making education great again. Thank you.
Thank you, Alex. And now it's time for questions and answers. Dear experts, do you have some? We have 2 minutes for questions.
Hi, everyone. My name is Yuri Sibirsky, Skolkovo Foundation. I have a short question, actually quite interesting business model. who and how produce the content for these 2-minute video educational courses?
Learning organizations by themselves. We provide them a tool and we provide them guideline how to break one big video lesson into small blocks. But the whole work they are doing by themselves.
Okay, Alex, we have one more question from our website chat. Can you please tell us about your background?
My background is I'm a founder of programming school. We are teaching programming and computer graphics students from 7th grade. And we have 250 students per year. And our whole course longs 18 months. And we have 18% of our students complete the whole course. It is very huge numbers, and it is all because of microlearning.
Thank you. I think that we have a question, please.
Yeah. Sergey from Leda Capital. Alex, thank you for the presentation. I actually have 2 questions. So first one, I want to learn more about the recent business models, or how you make money and how you actually can make a lot of money. You know, I'm talking about tens of $millions or maybe hundreds of $millions in revenue. That's the first question. And the second, I'm sure you know there was a lot of attempts to create such kind of micro-learning platforms a few years ago. I remember, for example, guys such as Coursemos, most of them, and actually all of them became a course generator platform. And the whole idea of micro-learning looks great, but why do you think that today is the right time and 3 years ago it wasn't?
Okay. The first question, our business model is that user has free demo lessons, and further he pays $9 per month for 15 lessons, and the more lessons he need, the more he pays per month. It is the first business model, and the second we are thinking about, but not implemented yet. It is revenue sharing with big online schools like Skillbox, Skyeng, and others. And the second question, why today is the right time? I don't think that exactly today is the right time for microlearning. I think that microlearning time is always. It's not exactly today, because microlearning is not about the material. Microlearning is all about conception, philosophy of how do you teach, and how you use your time to teach your students, to teach your student.
Yes, I'm fully agree with that. And after all the presentation, we will have a startup alley where we can talk to all the projects properly. So, dear friends, now let's enjoy digital music performance by Run.
So, you know, Daria, the next company is very interesting for me. I live in Yakutsk and we have minus 55 degrees Celsius in winter over here. So this unique product is dedicated to creating a cream fluid to protect face skin from frostbite. Please welcome Freeze Protect.
Hello to everyone, my name is Natalia Ali. On this demo scene, we present our innovative cosmetics for protection of face skin from frostbite, Freeze Protect. Almost 500 million people live in Arctic, where they face extreme cold on a regular basis, with high risk for frostbite incidents. Why people get frostbite during the winter? You know, in freezing, the water expands and breaks the bottle. The same things happen with cells. At low temperatures, water freezes inside cells, causing them to burst. This is how frostbite occurs. Our solution is a lesson from nature. As known to us science, insects survive in the cold due to production of highly efficient natural cryoprotectants. The main function of cryoprotectants is to prevent ice formation inside cells at freezing temperatures. When we inserted these unique molecules into Freeze Protect composition, the product became highly effective in protection of skin from cold damage. We carefully estimated the market potential as more than $2 billion. Our testing of Yakutsk market testifies that hunters are most interested in the product. The product business model is B2C, and currently we sold more than 300 units of the product. The main competitors are Stocker Frost Protect and Refarm Bank Lumber. The action principle of both is integumentary effect. Both product contain sufficient amount of oil and fat that create film on skin surface and protect it effectively from frost and winds. Freeze Protect contains no oil and fat. It contains natural cryoprotectants and solve fundamental cause of frostbite, that is prevention of ice formation inside skin at low temperatures. Freeze Protect is easy to use, and due to innovative technology, the product price is high as the competitive products. We started our adventure in 2014 as a startup tour winner. Currently, our product is certified, patented, and is being sold. Our achievements were covered in the media, and during acceleration program, we established contacts with 2 international companies as well as potential distributor of the product in Europe. In further, we plan to grow our sales, and also we plan to create Freeze Protect for hands and universal creams for skin protection from frostbite, sunburn, and ultraviolet. Currently, we are looking for promotion, sales, and mentorship. Our team consists of 3 highly qualified experts. We live and work in the extreme cold regions, Yakutia, and we got frostbite many times during our lifetime. So our recommendation to all, be careful in the cold, be freeze tolerant. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you, the Freeze Protect team and our experts. Please, if you have any questions, you can ask right now. We have 2 minutes, about 2 minutes. So, does anybody have a questions? Well, I think that our experts are still thinking. So I have a question. How are you going to scale your product?
Yes, thank you for the question. Next winter, we plan to launch a pilot production of the product that we hope potentially increase our sales. And then after some time, when we will confident in demand of the product, we are likely to sell a manufacturer license to a large company. Thank you.
Thank you. And Natalia, we have one question in our website chat. What's your marketing plan?
Yes, thank you. We are going to sell through a large Russian marketplace such as Ozon and Wildberries, and also we plan to establish contacts with our potential distributor in Europe to distribute the product on the territory of European Unit.
Okay, and the second question from our viewers is your product useful against heat? I think they mean, is this product works against heat?
Yes, it's a very interesting question. We suspect that our product could be also useful in hot regions because you know that at hot and low temperatures there is water problems. In both cases, water disappeared because at low temperatures water transferred to ice, and at hot temperatures water evaporate. So we expect that our product also could be very useful for people living in hot environments.
Okay, our time for questions and answers is right now. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And Ruslan, there is another big problem. How to keep fit staying at home?
Well, of course, using the next product, fitness application, Tutum. Please welcome.
Hello, my name is Grigori Mochkin. I'm founder and CEO of Tutum Fitness, and I'm CrossFit trainer. At the moment, human population in the world is 7.5 billion, so most of them look like Alan. However, we definitely want and prefer to look like him. But we have a problem. And we have a solution. This is unique pocket exercise trainer with an online trainer in your phone, which replaces gym and develop general physical aspect of your body, and it is the most effective exercise trainer for improving your abs, core muscle and coordination. Our application available in App Store and Google Play in both English and Russian language. You can choose your levels such as amateur, athletes and top skill. Our exercise trainer is related to 3x1, and business model is quite similar to Peloton, with monthly subscription, which is integrated with our exercise trainer. The pricing of subscription is $14 and exercise machine is $17. For beachhead market, we've chosen World CrossFit Community. CrossFit, most growing fitness world network and top 10 best franchise in the world. Last summer, I've been in USA and visited CrossFit Games. I had investigated the market from inside and agreed to support our startup with major influencer in the fitness world. One of them is Noah Olson, who took second place in the CrossFit Games. My co-founder Ignatiy Chemchoev is also top CrossFit athlete, and he is in top 13 of Asia. We have 3 gyms with 1,000 active clients in Yakutsk. Our turnover is more than $1 million rubles per month. In the future, we are planning to reach other bigger markets and sport brands like UFC, NFL, Red Bull, etc. And maybe trampoline will shoot. Thank you for your attention.
So I know now how to keep fit and be stronger. Dear experts, now we have 2 minutes for questions and answers. If you have questions, please let us know. So we've got some questions from our viewers. Grigory, how do you plan to promote your product, your application?
We plan to promote our application with help CrossFit influencers from Instagram, YouTube channel. We plan collaborated our application and our pocket trainer with CrossFit community. Okay.
Okay, and we have another question from our chat. How much is
we have an
that?
expert.
How much does your application cost?
Per month, $16, and pocket trainer $17.
Okay, thank you. And our experts?
Oh, hi, Grigory. Hi, thank you so much for your presentation. That was great. So the question I have, this is a hardware, there's a hardware component to your project, right?
Yes.
So you didn't mention any costs that would be, you know, connected to that. So do you know how much it would cost you to produce one? What are the net costs and how much you're planning to sell it for?
Subscription for months, $16, and trainer pocket $17.
Okay, and how much does it cost you to produce one device? What are your costs?
$10. This is wood material.
Okay, got it. And if you were to produce like in thousands or hundreds of thousands, would your costs go down?
We plan in 1 year 35,000 pocket trainer with CrossFit athletes in the world.
Okay, thanks, Grigory.
Thank you very much for your questions and answers.
Okay, so the next service provides the actual productivity of developers. The dev rating team builds a rating that shows who is the most cost and time effective developer in the team. Please welcome.
Project Dev Rating, monitoring the actual effectiveness of programmers. My name is Victor and my partner is Georgi. We are both software developers. Existing productivity metrics don't motivate programmers to work effectively. On the contrary, those metrics increase development cost and time. If you measure the productivity of your programmers in hours, lines of code, or completed tasks, then your programmers will simply waste more time, write a lot of unnecessary code, and create new bugs to fix them later. And our solution is a service that provides the actual productivity of programmers. We built a rating of programmers that shows who is the most cost and time effective programmer in a team. Having the history of code changes, we can estimate how long this new code will live in the code base. The longer it lives, the more cost effective the programmer, because he is providing more business value for the customer. We track every deleted line of code and make a rating of programmers. When a programmer deletes a line of code, he increases his rating and lowers the rating of the deleted line also. Our solution motivates programmers to make fewer bugs and fix them as soon as possible, produce clean code, and continuously improve the code base. Following these rules decreases the development cost and time. We take $30 per programmer per month from a company, so our total addressable market in the US and Europe is $24 million per year. Our competitors use code churn metric to evaluate efficiency of programmers, but the problem of code churn that it is difficult to interpret it univocally. The value of the metric depends on a lot of factors like age of a project. Our rating system is deterministic and always shows the relative effectiveness of programmers at any moment. We published GitHub application for open source projects and launched a pilot with an IT company in Novosibirsk during the acceleration. We discussed with highly experienced IT experts, and they say it's an interesting and excellent measure. Thank you for your attention. We are open for cooperation.
Thank you very much. So I think that we have questions from our experts, and you have 2 minutes. Please, you're welcome.
Спасибо за презентацию. Thanks for the presentation. One small question about the solution that you provide. So if a programmer, tester, deletes a line of code, he or she increases his own rating and lower the rating of the school. Do you think that this will work right? Because in my point of view, it will provide like different incentives, some incentives to delete more code, even if it doesn't include some crucial mistakes.
Yeah,
Can you comment on this?
Thanks. Good question. Our solution based on open-close principle of software development. It says that you shouldn't delete any code. You should only add new code. So your code must be closed for modifications and open for extensions. So yeah, and so we believe that every deletion of a line of code means that that line was wrong or had some issues, even if your requirements changed due to your customer. Even in that situation, developer must write code that must be agile or flexible, and his code must be modifiable without any deletions. That's our point. Did I answer?
Yes, thanks for your answer. If nobody have any other questions, I'll ask second question. And do you have MVP of your software? Do you have any sales? What is the traction?
Yes, we built a GitHub application for open source projects. It's free and published already on GitHub Marketplace. And also we launched a pilot with IT company in Novosibirsk. We are in early stage of it. We're just starting a pilot.
Okay, and we have another question from our website chat. How can we test your product?
Yes, as I said, we have a free GitHub application. If you have a GitHub repository, you can install it on your repository, and our chatbot will post new ratings of developers on every pull request.
Yeah, got it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And we're also really grateful to our mentors who worked with the teams for 3 months and helped them to grow. We are really grateful to Maxim Postnikov, Baltic Sandbox,
Sergey Vasilyev, Startup Ventures,
Stanislav Triers, Test Technology,
Oleg Barannik, Open Innovation Startup 2,
Kristina Farberova, Openface,
Natalia Martynova, Openface,
Alexander Pustovit at First Venture Company. Thank you very much.
And now, let's enjoy Uran music. By the way, Ruslan, are you UFC fan?
Yes, yes, of course.
And could you imagine creation of UFC top fighters figures with using AR technology?
Well, this sounds interesting.
And the Toy team will explain you how to do that.
Good afternoon. Let me introduce you the project of our team Toy. We decided the pain of millions of fans to receive in one application news from all the channel of the stars and branded products of the stars. Our team created an application for fans and sports stars which will allow to you to follow the life of your idol with integrated market of the goods of the stars and miniatures of our production with our AR technology. This platform on which the application is created will also be used on our another projects. What we did with success during BH Accelerator, contacted the team of Habib Nurmagomedov and agreed on cooperation. The Habib team will produce a branded clothing under the brand name Habib Team Books and sell through our mobile application. Also, during Accelerator, we went to the Kickstarter crowdfunding platform, and thanks to our knowledge and pumping up marketing cases, we were able to collect the amount of 650 of the request amount, which is approximately 2,200,000 rubles. During the Accelerator, we managed to find a financial partner who is ready to finance our large wholesale buyers. This is well-known Novosibirsk banking group Accept. We found a manufacturer partner represented by the Russian factory Rosigrushka, which produces more than 1 million toys a year and who himself wants to become an investor in all our projects. Thanks to the Russian production partner, our cost has significantly decreased. During the BH Accelerator, we expanded our products from 5 to 17 positions and increased our online store, which is 100 working on the export of our products. We are negotiating together with Rosigrushka and Rosoboronexport on obtaining the brand army of Russia and producing a series of assembled military equipment for children from age of 13 years old with AR technology. Thank you very much. Bye.
And it's time for questions and answers. And we have already got, during the broadcast translation, the question from our website chat. So, Dolan, they ask, how can they order it?
It's very easy because you must download our applications and choose your star, UFC star or any star, and choose his toys and his clothes, branches, goods, everything. Our first stars, it will be Habib Nurmagomedov. Second is Tony Ferguson. We put a contract, and you right now congratulate me because UFC right now write me and they want to sign a contract in the next week.
It's a great, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I see that one of our experts would like to ask some question.
Hi, is that me?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I was actually going to ask about the relationship with the UFC because obviously they have their own marketing machine, which is huge. They produce stats, they produce apps, they produce toys. And I noticed on your Habib doll, it had UFC written on his belt. And so I did want to ask about what your direction was, either going really work towards with UFC almost like 100% partner, or do you want to work with the fighters, have them produce their own extra income without branding the UFC. So if you could explain that a little bit, that'd be interesting for me. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Every investor asks same question. And UFC very want to work with us, but they want to 60% of a deal, of a contract, everywhere UFC brand. We think about to talking with any fighters, independent, but some goods have UFC, some goods have only fighters, like t-shirts, like Khabib, Tony Ferguson, or another fighter, John Jones, you know, they have own. And we think that assembly, make together application. In application would be brands, goods from UFC and fighters goods too. Actually, we make a marketplace. We marketplace from starts to fans. You understand me? And we have own toys with toys by make we make, because some stars have no goods. You know, Khabib Nurmagomedov have a 15 position of merch, funds, and he have a contract with the Reebok. And we now we're talking with Khabib Nurmagomedov manager. His name is Hermet Magomedov, and
yeah, we see our time's almost up.
Thank you.
Roland.
Thank you very
much.
much.
And yes, and we have another short question from our chat. The price of one toy.
Very short.
We have a new production manager. One toy will be cost around 10 or 15 US dollars. $10.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Application absolutely free. Application free.
Okay, thank you, Dolan. The next team is aimed at developing the skills of children and adults. Please welcome Team Skillometer.
Raise your hands. Which one of you was engaged in self-education? I don't see you, but I know you have all raised your hands. We learn to improve or gain new skills for a more interesting and rich life. But there is a problem. It's impossible to improve these skills if the level is not determined. Skillometer is a skill platform for forming the trajectory of personality development using artificial intelligence. Believe me, you can determine your future. Our team is equipped to solve this problem. My name is Sergey. I am the creator of the Skillometer platform. The annual monetary turnover of the education sector of Russia is more than 30 billion rubles. From 30 to 50% of the total turnover is spent on advertising and promotion, with an average check of users from 10 to 50,000 rubles. Most of this money goes to waste if users don't know which profession and to choose and which education is in demand by the employer. The Skillometer platform allows you to build an interactive interaction between parents, school children, and addition education. Includes site and mobile application. Our Skillometer system will allow you to visualize the level of personality development in 7 areas. Users through the mobile application can form their development trajectory from identifying interest to selecting courses. Based on payment demand, we choose the school education market from 4th grade and above. The volume of the Russian market at an average price here can be about 3 billion rubles per year. Our business model is based on sales fees ranging from 10 to 20%, as well as a subscription system for partners. The minimum value of serviceable and attainable market volume of the Russian Federation is about 13 million rubles. In the aggregator market, we will be competitive, working in 7 areas, providing gamification and high-quality leads.
During the accelerator, we worked in 3 custom scenarios, choosing courses, competing quests, creates a portfolio. Quests have become popular with the B2G sector. This summer, we accompany the Leta Перемен program, which will reach more than 80,000 children this month. On the other hand, we are developing cooperation with partners. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much. So our experts, if you have any questions, just raise your hand. And we have one question from our chat. The question is this application already working?
Yeah, the application is already working. We do have the application in the Google app, Play Market, and iOS store.
Thank you.
And we've got the second question from our broadcast chat. How will the skills progress will be monitored?
How the skills will be monitored? Okay.
Yes.
So actually, basically, the platform is designed in such a way as to facilitate interactive cooperation with all parties. And a user who is taking a course can get confirmation of the course being successfully complete, and confirmation comes through the personal account.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.
And the next startup, PD24, is about development of documents on personal data. Please welcome PD24.
Hello, my name is Vladislav Anikeev. I have 12 years of experience in the personal data field, which includes 6 years of me working in Roskomnadzor. I'm doing in offline business. While working into subjects of the Russian Federation, we have such statistics. Sooner or later, all organizations face inspections, and the list prepared of them are usually young companies. According to the FTC of Russia in 2019, over 7 million of new organizations were new crime again. I started to think about how to scale my business. And the only sensible solution was the creation of an IT platform, which will automate the process of service provision. But 2020 has made its own adjustment with COVID-19 lockdown, cancel of scheduled expansions. What to do before our service whereas radar detector which prevents fines of Roskomnadzor, but it has become irrelevant. I began to think how can we be useful to business. We started testing related products, a trade secret. For more than 6 organizations, not everybody was willing to talk about this delicate matter. What does the company get? Adapted regulations and orders, fraud detection through online audit, internal control system for the implementation of regulations, staff training, expert support. The service improves the efficiency of company service, their time and money. Why to us? The computers do not have online audit system, the lack of internal control system. And our service is registered in Rospatent as a computer program. Our business model is B2B. Just a week we made a number of traction with. Of the repeat development for our sales and needs. We have the experience that time was formed and COVID-19 is not an obstacle for us. Thank you.
So now it's time for questions and answers. Dear experts, let us know if you have some. So, and we have already one question from our broadcast chat. So could you please explain how our quests or questionnaires are implemented? How?
What implemented?
Quests or questionnaires? I guess it's about technologies of your product, maybe. It's a question from our chat.
Okay, the technology, our clients registered in our service. They give us some information of their company's identification number, Russian identification number. By this number, we get a lot of different information from different services, and on this service, on this data, we're making a lot of different documentations and papers by which they can these documentations and papers then can use when different control organizations such as Roskomnadzor, now only Roskomnadzor, and then it will be a lot of different control organization can control.
Okay, and we have another question. Can you please say, what is your business model? It's also a question from our chat. Your business model.
Our business model is selling access to our services for one time or selling subscription for a year.
Okay, thank you very much. Dear friends, let's enjoy Uran music one more time. So Ruslan, you know, it's so pity that the next startup presenting the Vet Hub didn't exist when I got married last summer.
So yes, the next product helps you to prepare to the wedding properly. Please welcome Vet Hub.
Hello, my name is Alexandra, and I'm a co-founder of Vet Hub. And 1 year ago, I got married. How do you feel about planning the wedding? I guess that you imagine all these romantic pictures, the right dress, the bridal veil, and so on. But I remember how hard it was to organize it. And I'm not alone. Millions of couples get married every year, and millions of couples have difficulties with organizing their weddings. And these people have too many questions. How to organize everything so that the guests will be satisfied, how to find the perfect place, how to manage the budget. This process can be really stressful, and maybe some of you know how it is. Using my experience and the experience of my friends, we solved this problem and created WedHub. We help people to make this day really special thanks to our simple and convenient services. The market has some solutions to help people to solve this problem, but the information is separated in different sources. So you have to spend a lot of time to find what you need. We have created 12 tools for organizing a wedding online and solved this problem. And step by step, we help users to create the wedding of their dreams. Let's see. You have personal account and 12 free services to plan your wedding. Use the checklist to make sure everything gets done. Track your spendings with the budget online and manage your guest list. Find the perfect place for everyone and find your vendor's team. Create a wedding website to share with your guests. And all that helps you get ready for the wedding in just a few weeks. What about market? Only in Russia 1 million couples do the weddings, and 30% of them have a big celebration with a guest and spend about $8,000 on it. Our Russian competitors solve the problem only partially, but we help couples to organize the wedding on every stage, and our competitors in USA, the North, and Zala use similar business model that proved their effectiveness. For couples, services are mostly free. Vendors pay for better place on platform and for banner ads. During the B8, we develop paid products for couples, and we plan to expand the product line and make money on it. Today, about 12,000 users visit our website monthly, and in last 2 years, we grow in users more than 6 times. During B8, our conversion grows 2 times. Our goal this next year is continue growth and have 250,000 in sales. We need investments to achieve our goals, and we plan return of investments in 2 years. Our project team have different skills in marketing, management, IT, digital, and design. Thank you so much.
Thanks to WedHub company for presentation. And now we have some time for questions. I think that we have one question from our expert. Please welcome. Hello.
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 So please, if you have a question, please, you can ask.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, great. So what you are selling here actually is a peace of mind, right? So people want to rely on you, that you know the vendors that will provide services. So my question is, when you will grow, you will have to occupy new regions of Russia and new countries and so on. How will you be able to assess the vendors so your customers will be sure that the service will be provided in a high quality? Thank you.
Так, one moment. Okay, thank you for your questions. We use different methods, and we has the revenues from our couples, and we call them, and yes, sorry. And your question is how we can add new vendors, yes?
How will you assess them? How will you know that they will provide good outcome for the customers?
And we would like yes, with the revenue. Reviews, sorry, reviews.
Oh, okay, got it. So how will we get the reviews?
We has a form from on our website, and our couples can write the reviews, and we have a rating charts, and during the charts we can see how good or bad this vendor.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
So we have, I think, one more question, please. You can ask.
Hi, Alexander. Thank you so much for your presentation. It was great. I just have a couple questions regarding your numbers. Can you maybe guide us through? So what is the current revenue that you guys are generating? How much you're projecting for the next year? And then what's the pricing model that you're charging? So your current revenue, your projected revenue, and how much you are charging your customers.
Okay, our plans to the next year is increase sales and create new paid products for users and expand the product line and create the mobile app for users. And now we have revenue about $2,000.
Is it monthly?
Sorry?
Is it per month?
No, not at all. At all.
Okay.
Yes.
So how many months is that?
24. About 24. Yes. But first year we not doing sales, and it was only last year.
Okay, so what was the last month's revenue? Like, what was it? May or June?
It was about 1 moment. Dollars, it's about $2,000.
Okay, so that's
Thank
for the
you
last
very
month.
much.
Okay.
We have so many questions also from chat also, but the time is limited. And so please ask other questions to the teams directly on the Startup Alley after this stream.
Okay, thank you.
And the startup website builder with artificial intelligence, which will help create a marketing website with predictable performance. Please welcome Ager.
Hi, I am Roman Babiev, the founder of Ager Startup. This is Dmitry. He is an entrepreneur. He has a problem. He has a website which he made on Wix, but this website doesn't bring him clients. Why isn't Dmitry succeeding? Because website building is a profession and Dmitry is not a marketer. He has no idea how to build a successful website and how to run marketing campaign effectively. Unlike other website building, we don't ask Dima choose a template and settle blocks on a site. We ask him to answer the questions about his business, and then AI generates a high-converting website automatically. We help Dmitry to create business value proposition. AI analyzes how visitors read the content on the website and suggests to change marketing positioning to reach maximum website efficiency. After we have identified marketing positioning, a marketer can even set up a marketing campaign right from our website builder. Why are we so good at it? We build 100 websites a year on average. We know a lot about problems of any small business. We have developed a technology of website building with the help of AI. We have applied for a patent. There are around 1 million entrepreneurs in Russia with a situation like Dmitry. If in 5 years we will be able to attract 5% of them, our annual revenue will be around $50 million, and we are planning to expand to European and American markets. Our key source of income is monthly subscription. Ratio between LTV and CAC is 6. Startup Accelerator help us to design our website builder prototype and acquire 10 first subscriptions. We understand how to find customers, but our growth is limited because of manual user onboarding. We want to raise $90,000. Half of that will be used for development of automatic user onboarding. Another half will be used for marketing purposes. Our team is complete. We have an entrepreneur, a designer, full stack of developers, and AI specialist. Know your business, get you clients. Thank you for your attention. I invite you to join our project.
Thank you for your presentation. And now it's time for questions and answers. We have about 2 minutes for that. So dear experts, if you have some questions, please ask. And I'm sad that we already have one question from our chat. So could you please answer, what's your competitive advantage compared to Tilda, Wix, and other website builders?
Hello, Tilda and Wix are great website builders, but when a person, an entrepreneur, doesn't know what website they need, they won't make a good website, a selling website, even if no matter how good the website builder is. Iger is a builder of online positioning. It includes marketing strategy, a website, and analytics. The analytics is a process of continuous monitoring and improving website and advertisement to increase their website efficiency. So our goal is not to make a website. Our goal is to make clients for businesses. And we also have an ecosystem of marketing professionals who help to promote businesses in the internet.
Okay, thank you very much for your full answer. And I see that we have a question from expert, please.
Hi.
Hi.
It's Sergey again. So I have a question about AI part. What do you call exactly the AI in that situation? And if it's kind of, I just Googled your website and go through it. What do you call exactly? I don't know. Why do you call your product AI product?
Actually, AI is not the main part of our product. AI is just some complementary part. At the moment, I can't exactly say how and where we use it. Please come to our Startup Valley and we will answer your question.
In that situation, what is the main value proposition? Like there is a lot of landing page builders. I understand the difference between Wix.com and your situation, but there is, a huge number of landing page generators. And what is the main value proposition?
The main value is that we focus not on just the website. We focus on marketing and the internet. So we, first of all, we make the marketing strategy. We discover the person business, and using this information, we make a website. We make website marketing strategy, and we constantly improve the website and the advertisements.
Got it.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's move on.
So we are moving to the next team, and to improve our English skills, we should go to TurboSpeak.
Arkady, CEO of TurboSpeak, social responsible online language school. For every course purchase, we provide a course to a child in need. We launched sales on social media and messengers and generated over 200,000 rubles in 2 weeks. We gathered an audience of 94,000 people last week alone. We initially target 35 to 65-year-old women, and our product resonates deeply with them. Our follow-on market is over $12 billion and is growing rapidly. Our first market is Russia. And did you know that over 90% of Russians don't speak any foreign language at all, while 63% of them think they must? It all stems from mostly substandard language education in public schools. When it comes to learning a language, people tend to take sporadic actions without proper speaking practice, and in most cases, it brings little to no results. Because people forget. People have short attention spans, people get stuck, get demotivated, or just plain lazy. Our solution to this is guided learning on interactive platform with individual 15-minute speaking practice with a teacher who motivates and keeps students accountable. During Accelerator, we launched second version of our product on interactive platform. The core product is now largely on par with the biggest players. Our course delivers consistently great results to our customers, and we have a different cost structure. That's why we're affordable while rocking 55% profit margin. We make perfect sense in the eyes of our customer, but there's something way deeper than this. With us, they don't simply buy a fix to an immediate problem. Instead, they buy a contribution to the life of a particular child. It's their social stance. It's the answer to the question, who am I? What do I stand for? What am I living for? And we might seem like a charity, yet we have a 55% profit margin. During testing hypothesis, we came across marketing strategy with great returns. We have found a way to harness and monetize the attention on social media and messages. We have key pieces of puzzle in place, and this very month, we're starting to scale. I have a background in finance. I'm an international English Olympiad medalist and serial entrepreneur with 2 successful exits. Along with me is an experienced team I've been working with for 3 years in previous business. We aren't in this just to make a few more dollars. We're bringing social responsibility to the entire segment. Discover lessons you'll love, change children's life for the better. If you believe in this vision, come talk to me afterwards. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, TurboSpeak team. If our experts have some questions, you can ask right now. But we have one question, a good question from our chat. Hello.
Hi.
What's your business plan going to look like in the United States? Specifically, how do you think about customer acquisition costs in an insanely competitive market where peers spend hundreds of millions on marketing?
Okay, that's an extremely good question. And actually, oftentimes it's like the first question people ask. And well, before answering about US market, we get the same comment about like Russian market. And you see our like user acquisition and sales funnels differs greatly from our competitors. And well, I can tell like in detail about that in the afterwards at Startup Alley. And when it comes to US market, you see, we got like pretty much the same comment regarding Russian market, and it's like going quite well. And I think US market, the users will definitely be more expensive there, no questions, like for sure. But I think we can, like, you see, we have a marketing technology that produce quite good results, and we have to test that, but I think it will work well in the US market as well.
Thank you.
So, dear friends, it was the last project for today. Thank you all for bright presentation. It was really impressive.
So now we can ask our guests to tell some words about
how it was,
our
their
translation.
impressions.
Yes, about their impressions. So the floor goes to President of York Entrepreneurship Development Institute, Marat Resin.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? It was a big pleasure to see the presentations today, and congratulations to the participants and to the faculty and the team of B8 incubators. Great job, congratulations. It's a big pleasure to see that innovation is thriving in Yakutia and in Russia in general. And YEDI is happy to partner with you in Canada and in North America in general. In terms of presentations, interesting ideas. And it was important for me to see that you actually start your presentations from describing a problem. This is an important point. And many entrepreneurs liking it, to describe the problem in the world that the startup will solve. I could add that maybe you can emphasize more on product definition. Sometimes it was not very clear how exactly it works. And also, how will you grow? How will you grow your startups? How will you grow on the Russian market and internationally? So if you will decide to grow your startups internationally, YEDI, York Entrepreneurship Development Institute in Canada, is happy to be your partner. YEDI is University Business Incubator, Accelerator, Startup Hub, and Venture Capital Fund. So here we have all the possible connections. We have high-level mentors and venture fund to support development of startups on Canadian and North American market. So on behalf of all the YEDI team, I want to once again to congratulate B8 Incubator and all the participants with this achievement. It is to say that we at YEDI also developing our online program for entrepreneurs, but we will start it only this July. So you guys did this incredible job even before us. So congratulations once again, and we are happy to partner. Welcome to Canada.
Thank you very much. Your words mean really a lot for us, and thanks for being with us. And now, with a big pleasure and honor, let me give the floor to the general partner and founder of Startup Ventures, Alexey Girin.
Hi guys, very glad to be part of Yakutian startup community. We Startup Ventures already have Yakutian companies in our portfolio, in our accelerator. Also, we have one of our first LPs in fund also from Yakutia. So deeply with you guys, and I love today's event and all the pitches. You're doing very good job. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for your great words. And now let's refresh our memory and focus on our teams one more time.
Dear guests, please hold on. After this stream, there will be a startup alley. And now, to summarize the event and present certificates, let me give the floor to the General Director of Venture Company Yakutia and Innovation Development Fund of our Republic, Vasily Yefimov.
Thank you very much, guys. And now we will announce the 6 startups that will receive additional finance of 1 million rubles. And I would like to introduce you the founding partners of the acceleration program, my friends, who will help me to announce the startups who will receive the additional investment. So it's Afanasy Savin, CEO of the Sakha Republic Development Corporation, Alexander Krylov, head of IT department at Almas-Ergen Bank, Anna Alexeyevskaya, head of retail department of Almas-Ergen Bank, Tatiana Bravina, she's a team champion of MIT League Team Yakutia, and Anatoly Muryev, first deputy of the CEO of Almas-Ergen Bank. And I will announce the first company that will receive 1 million rubles is Ager, the company that came from Vladivostok to Yakutsk and been with us the whole time.
Thank you very much. We are very happy. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. First of all, let me congratulate everyone who spoke today and every startup that presented on today's demo day. You guys rock, and you guys all did a real good job. And on behalf of the B8 Accelerator, I'm very happy to announce that we decided to invest 1 million rubles in GeoAI. Congrats, guys. We really enjoyed your progress during the acceleration program, and we hope that this money will help you to find a product market fit and scale your product to thousands of users. Congratulations. And now let me give the floor to our partner, Alex Krylov.
Hello everyone, I'm happy to see you all today at the B8 Batch 3 Demo Day. My congratulations to all teams, and the next 1 million goes to Toy. My congratulations to team.
So I'm very honored today to announce that the next grant goes to Skillmeter team. It's my pleasure, and I wish you good luck and a great story. You were very, very nice to work with. And I would like to invite our next partner, Anatoly Mrev.
Hi there. I'm glad to announce that we decided to invest 1 million ruble to Hompla, and I wish you to conquer every kitchen in the world. So I want to give the next word to
A big thanks to the B8 Accelerator team, especially for Alexander Daukin. He works hard, and I was nervous sometimes, but he's a cool guy. Big thanks.
And now I want to give the next speech to Tatiana Bravina, our team champion.
Hi everyone, I'm very happy that I've been with you all that acceleration program, and I'm very glad to introduce and to announce that the last 1 million ruble will go to team of TurboSpeak. Yes! Hooray!
Yeah, thank you. I'm really happy. Yeah, and thanks to the accelerator, to the entire team. You've been extremely supportive all throughout the way. The atmosphere in the accelerator is just like amazing, and thank you. I love it.
So we congratulate all the participants and deeply thank the guests. We remind that you can apply to the next 4th batch on the website of the B8 Accelerator. And now we invite you to the Startup Alley, where you can talk to the teams and ask them questions and find out more details.
Our virtual Startup Alley is located on the main page of the website b8accelerator.com, just below this broadcast. Have a pleasant and fruitful conversation with our startups. See ya!